Hey guys, Lily here. I decided to do a foundation routine, so yeah, let's get started. So, first thing you want to start out with, I have really oily skin, so I always use a primer no matter what. So for all over my face, I like this Hangover one by Too Faced. This one's really nice. It doesn't help with oil control, but it just helps make your skin look, like really healthy and, not super dried out and not super matte either. And also another good one is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, the oil-free. It's the pore minimizing one. I like to put this, on my nose or like anywhere where my pores are a little bit bigger, so like around here. Another mattifying one, I like the Color Effects mattifying primer. This has, I think this has like salicylic acid or something in it because it fights against acne. You know what? Don't quote me on that. I don't know. But whatever. And then for all over my nose, I like to use this Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. This is very intense. I would not put this all over my face. This is just for places that get super oily, so I just do that around here or like on my T-zone, so up here, across like that. So yeah. And for under my eyes, since I use concealer, I have a lot of problems with creasing under my eyes also, so I just use some eyeshadow primer, just put it under my eyes. So that's what we're gonna do. Just gonna put a little bit on my hand, like so. Oh, this is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, by the way, just the original one. So, what I'm gonna do now. And I just put it in with my fingers. Sometimes I use the Beauty Blender, but we'll use the fingers today. Alright, so now that my under eyes are primed, ready to go, now I'm going to prime the rest of my face, so I'm just going to put a pump of this into my hand, like so, just about that much, and then just going to kind of warm it up, and then I kind of pat this just all over my face. Oh, and before this I already applied my moisturizer and my eye cream, just so you know. And then I'm going to take my Becca one, and I'm just going to put this on my nose. Just like a tiny, tiny bit. Just because this stuff is like super intense, so what I like to do is just warm it up in my hands, because if I don't, it gets white and blotchy, and that's not good. So I'm just going to pat this in. Alright, I think I got all of it. So now we got our primers on. I'm going to take my Beauty Blender. I did apply water to it, so it's a little more giving here. And then I'm going to use I like to use an under eye brightener before I put on my concealer. So it's a little panda one. It's just the Panda's Dream Brightening Eye Base. So I just put this under my eyes. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Just like, and I like to apply it kind of in a triangle. That was a sloppy triangle, but just gonna do that. I'm just gonna use my Beauty Blender because I don't want to use my hands anymore. Oh, see? This lighting is so horrible, but let me see if I can tilt you guys. There we go. That's a little bit better. So then I'm going to use my Hope for Everywhere concealer, and this is in 3.5, and this is just a little bit lighter than my skin tone. So what I like to do, it's got a little like tip there, so I'm just gonna squeeze out the product. Woo! And I apply this in a triangle, like so. And I just put this under my eyes. Sometimes I put this down my nose, but for today we'll just do this. Whoops. Like that. And now I'm gonna take, we'll just take the rest of my face stuff. So I like to apply my Pro Longwear Concealer from MAC, and this is in NC20. And I like to apply this all over my face, just because it's like really, I'd say it's like medium coverage, maybe full coverage if you pack it on a little bit, but on me at least, it looks a tiny bit cakey, so I just don't like to, I just kind of spread it around my face. And then I like to mix it with just a foundation. So today I'm going to use the Matte and Poreless Normal to Oily Skin foundation from Maybelline. Yeah, the Fit Me one, and this is in color 120 Classic Ivory. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this. It doesn't have a pump or anything, so I kind of just gotta, there we go. And so I like to dot things on my face, so while it's sitting on my face, it's kind of warming the product a little bit, so it's not so super gloppy when I put it on, but it just helps. It's the little things, guys. It's just the little things. And obviously you can see my skin is not perfect in any way, so that's why I've got the foundation and the concealer, because it's going to help me look like a presentable human being, but we all have imperfections, so there's nothing to be ashamed of. Alright, so now I've got all my stuff ready to go, so I'm going to take my beauty blender, and so I take the bottom part and do my face, and then I use the top part for my eye area only. So I'm just going to take the bottom part and start patting. Oh, and another tip, when you're applying your foundation, before you do like the priming and stuff, you want to put your moisturizer on, and you want to wait about 10 to 15 minutes for your moisturizer to settle into your skin, so it's not just sitting there and then you're piling makeup on there. Makes everything look a little smoother. Hopefully you guys are seeing all of this without any problems. So now I'm gonna a little bit on the top. And sometimes I'm a little darker than my natural tone, but sometimes I'll take the Painterly Paint Pot from MAC and I'll put that on top of my eyelids and also under my eyelids, because it normally matches my skin color, so it kind of gets rid of all the veins and helps my foundation not crease as much. Creasing happens, it's gonna happen no matter what. But if you guys have any tips, feel free to hit me up on Twitter at liliannavess14. I would love to hear your feedback if you guys have any suggestions on other products that I could use, or for anyone else. Does look better. You don't see the redness anymore. La la la. Okay, so now that we're all blended in, I apologize again for the lighting. This lighting is kind of sucky, but we're gonna work with it. So now, just to make sure that everything looks super blended, where is it? There we go. I'm gonna take my Fix Plus spray. This doesn't help with like the longevity of your makeup or anything, but this just helps blend everything together. So if you look blotchy or cakey or the colors are not mixing, you can put this on after your setting powder, before your makeup, before your setting powder, however you want to do it. So, oh, you know what? Let's do the powder first, just because I'm probably going to make it powdery. So I'm just going to take my Givenchy face powder. This is just a translucent one. So I just kind of like shake it around because it comes with a little puff. And you see the little logo? And then I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Some people only they'll only powder their T-zone, but I like to powder everywhere just because my skin gets a little cray-cray. And I pat it. I don't like to wipe across because it kind of moves your makeup around. And we don't want that, kids. Because if we put, time and effort into our face, we want to make sure it stays there, right? Okay, so now that my face is all powdered, now I'm going to take the Fix Plus and just kind of lightly. Plus, I love how it makes my skin look, and plus it smells really nice. Some people don't like the smell, but I like the scent of the Fix Plus. And just to make sure that the foundation doesn't go anywhere, I like to take my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set Makeup Extender Setting Spray. Obviously, from what you can tell in the name, it's going to help. So you just got to shake it up a little bit, and then just... Woo! Plus, it feels really nice if it's hot out or anything. Just do a couple pats with the Beauty Blender. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and hit me up on my social media. And yeah, I'm so bad at outros. And yeah, thanks for watching.